Okay, so checking in. I had my surgery on Wednesday, April 9th, and today is Tuesday, April 15th. Almost been an entire week, and I think things are starting to look really good. Yesterday wasn't a fantastic day. I had a lot of like stomach issues. Even waking up, just my stomach just kind of hurt. I just felt kind of crampy, and I just didn't feel amazing. And I think that is in large part to do with the fact that I haven't had a bowel movement and since before surgery. So that is a bit of a problem. It's kind of strange because with the program that I'm following through my local Kaiser, they actually say, you can't do stool softeners, you can't put Benefiber in your water or anything like that until 2 weeks post-op. And it really is hard because there's not a whole heck of a lot that you can do in terms of preventing constipation because everything that they've given me, medical wise or medicine wise, basically that's one of the symptoms. So it's really just, I basically was doomed from the beginning. So I took it upon myself, and last night I took a stool softener, and this morning I took two stool softeners, and I was just getting kind of to the point where I thought, I bet this is what my body needs to make me feel better, and finally, just bit down and went and got a lovely Dulcolax suppository. And that, it helped a little bit. And I feel like I'm just going to push myself today. I'm going to push myself to get outside. I stopped taking all of the pain medication that was given to me, so no more liquid Vicodin. Stopped taking that more than 24 hours ago, and I'm doing fine. It's definitely sore. Feels like a big bruise still on my stomach. But, I think that I can get through today. And luckily, as far as like the water intake, that hasn't been too hard for me. I don't think that I'm quite meeting the goal of 64 ounces, but I think that generally before surgery, I wasn't a huge water drinker anyway, but I definitely am getting in at least 40 ounces or so of water. And so I feel that that's pretty good. I'll obviously try to increase that because I think it's important, of course. So I'm going to force myself to get out there, and my kids are with my mother-in-law today. She's been helping a whole heck of a lot this week, and if you have kids, especially small ones, definitely line someone up to help you for the entire week. It's just nice to know that you can rest when you need to. You don't have to make lunches, breakfast, dinners, intervene and problem solve and all that kind of stuff with your kids. So that's been really helpful. But tomorrow I am on my own with my kids. So it should be good. They've actually been really understanding, considering the fact that I have a 4.5-year-old and an 18-month-old. They kind of get it. And I mean, definitely the 4.5-year-old gets it. The 18-month-old, he kind of gets it. When I point to my tummy and say, mommy's tummy is ouchy, and I even show him. I show him the scars and the bruises. And, well, do you guys want to see? I guess I'll show you what it looks like. So let's see if you can see that. That's the biggest one. That's the one that they used to pull out, to pull most of the stomach out. So that one's pretty painful. That one's not so bad, but you can definitely see that I have bruising around this one. So that's the one that's the most painful. I have, 3 others. There's 5 in total for me. But anyway, if I just show him that, he kind of gets it. He's like, "Oh, mommy, ouchie," and so they're doing a really great understanding from that standpoint. I have lifted him a little bit. He is 26, almost 27 pounds, but I have pretty good upper body strength, and I'm really relying on that to lift him and not so much flexing my abs. And I only do it when I absolutely have to. So putting him on a changing table or taking him out of his crib. So I feel that tomorrow will go well, now that I'm back into 100% mommy role tomorrow. And I'm going to go out right now. I'm going to get in my car. I'm going to drive. I'm going to go to Target. I'm going to do a little bit of Easter shopping for my kids just to kind of get out and to, start moving on. So as far as food goes, I would really not recommend doing cream of rice. It is pretty good, but rice is also constipating. So there you go. You have your medication, you have your lack of water, you have all of the anesthesia. Everything is supporting the fact that you are going to be extremely constipated. And rice, you don't need one more thing. So maybe kind of steer away from that. I've since dropped that. And I've done cream of wheat. I don't know if it has the same side effects. I'll have to probably look that up. And I've tried a few different cream soups, and they have been terrible. I particularly do not like butternut squash soup. And the one by Pacific brand, it has like ginger and garlic and other things. And I couldn't even smell it. Ugh, no, not my thing. So I actually got a few Progresso light soups, and I'm just going to drain the liquid off of it and see if that's better, because those soups are okay. You just can't have the chunks right now according to my program. Some programs you can just puree it and go with that, but this one they're saying no to puree so far. And I've heard good things about the roasted red pepper and tomato. And that's a cream, so you can get it from Trader Joe's, or you can get it like Pacific brand, I think has something similar. I'm only a little hesitant with like tomato stuff just because of the acidity level. I have had zero problems with acid reflux. I am taking something that's equivalent to a Prilosec every morning, so that could be why. But they say about 30% of people have issues with acid reflux, and I think that perhaps I'm one of the other 70% that doesn't have an issue. Let's knock on wood, because that would be great. But I'm still just nervous about the acid content. I haven't talked to anyone in our program as far as a dietitian or doctor goes to see what they think about the tomato-based kind of cream soups, but they hadn't said anything to not use it. So I might try it just to kind of see. I don't know. We'll see. So I'm going to look for maybe some other different types of soups that I can have. Get some Greek yogurt, because I do have like some low-fat, non-fat, vanilla, Australian yogurt, whatever. But it's really watery, which is fine. But it's really, it's really low in protein. And protein is something that I've always been a big protein eater. And I think that my energy level, the lack thereof, is definitely due to no protein. So I'm going to try to find some higher protein yogurts. I didn't think that I'd be checking in this soon again, but I thought, why not? There's no one in the house. It's pretty quiet. I'll just check in with you guys and let you guys know how I am doing. I was 228.5, I think it was, this morning. So a couple ounces lost since yesterday, which is pretty exciting. Anyway, yeah, I will keep checking in with you and let you know of some things that have worked well for me, and we'll keep moving on with life.